Crap, that just hurt my shoulder. Okay, I'm gonna take a break once I hit this first text box. Assuming they don't talk. So, of course, they're going to.
Here are today's requests.
Thank you. Follow your dream job. I'm starting to give you everything I got to get my dream job. Before that, I need to ask you about something. I'm waiting by the bridge in town. That doesn't sound suspicious in the slightest. A very special lesson. So from Rosine. I need to step out and see something for a bit. Can you please fill in as a substitute teacher for my Sunday school class while I'm gone? That's gonna suck. New trial for you, design and data from the previous two. As members of Class 7 and that talking cat will participate. Looks like we got quite a few this time. My word, you're still running around playing errand boy on top of all your teaching duties? You never change, do you, Reen? Is there anything I can do to help? I'll let you know if I come across anything I could use help with. That said, you've been just as busy as I have. Make sure you get some rest yourself. You're certainly one to talk, but very well, I shall rest up. I suppose I may as well be if I'm going to be staying here another day anyway. Because of this morning... Miss Elise, spend one more night here. It would wound my pride as an Erebonian noble if I were to let you leave without treating you to a feast. She sure knows how to get her way. Whose bright idea was to make someone like her the principal? Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She contacted my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow. Just go about your work like you usually do, Reen. Got it, thanks. I'll be off. Be careful. Mr. Celestin, can you tell me where the tool storage room is? Of course, I'll guide you there. If you'll excuse us. I've got some errands of my own to take care of. There are some finishing touches that need to be done for the train, so let me know when you're headed to the keep. Sure thing. Thanks, Celine. Yeah, see you later. Alright, time to get going. I'll head to Professor Schmidt's place once I'm done with the other requests and talking to everyone in town like usual. Okay, so there were some notes about Reen and George that popped in the lower left-hand corner for character notes things. Off camera, I did a little bit of adjusting for orbments. I may get Seiryu here, I'm not sure. I don't think I really did anything major for anyone. Just in case, I will hover over them so you can see what else here. I need to change this out in this. I do have a break 2. I have a defense 2. Let's put that one there. There we go, we did a little bit of upgrading in this video. Otherwise, equipment-wise, this is what Reen's wearing. Keeping this on just because I like the accuracy, even though... Well, it also prevents seal, which is like the best aspect for screwing you over. I gave her the Onslaught emblem, I finally looked into what it does. I don't know if I actually showed this in another video, but... Speed, strength, yada yada. Kurt, I don't think I changed anything on him. I probably should look into upgrading these. Ultimately, this will probably need to be swapped out for something that gives more evasion, just so we can dodge better. And then Still Blue and Dark Emblem for her. So one thing... Oh yeah, I swapped out her boots, by the way. Keep in mind, this one I'm going to talk about. The strength isn't really as important, I believe, because if you look at Violetta's description, Magic Elemental. So, even though this gives 300 strength, I'm wondering, does this actually scale off her art stat? What I'm thinking here is, I don't know if you ever played Atelier Iris or not, but the main character of the first game, Klain, his basic attack scaled off his magic stat because of his whole elemental breakdown thing. I don't know how familiar you are with the game, but you play as an alchemist, and your main attack as Klain is reducing the enemy to their base elements. If you kill them, you absorb their elements. Doing so was a magic attack, and I'm assuming this is similar. But otherwise, the others I don't really care about. I'm even taking this off her because no one likes Altina, right? So yeah, we have a lot of talking to do, and there's stuff somewhere. This is taking place on a different day than when I did the intro to this chapter, video, whatever you want to call it, because I finally wanted to address all of the comments I've been building up over my trip. I hadn't been aware, but there's even a thread about necrophilia on one of my videos. So that's what happens when I'm away for a week. Yeah. Anyway, Major Michael, give us something, a nice little topic change, if you would. Even the smell's enough to calm me. You're lucky to have such a kind sister, Schwarzer. Thanks. Did Elise brew some tea? She's grown up into a fine young woman, but she's still the baby of the family. I don't want any skeevy flies buzzing around her, you know? I have a sister 5 years younger than me. I know that feeling. Is that so? Well, she's not as thoughtful as Miss Elise, but she's still my sister. I'm responsible for her. I see. Wonder what a sister is like. Let's talk to Celestin. I heard that you'll be hosting a party for Lady Elise. If I may, I would love it if you'd allow me to flex my buttling muscles, so to speak. I wasn't even aware that was a word. I think I'll start with updating the decorations, add an air of luxury to the place. But what am I talking about it? What am I doing talking about it? I must get started immediately. Thank you, Celestin. I hope he doesn't go overboard here. We have a budget of $0, or 0 Mira, so don't go crazy, Celestin. It's the bath. Maybe I should wash off all the sweat from my training. So, have we seen Yuna's yet? We've seen Altina, we've seen Kurt, we've seen Muse, Ash, Altina. I don't know if Aurelia would be an option here teacher-wise. We've had Toa. I don't know if we've had Michael. We've had Randy. Hopefully not Schmidt. Oh, look, Mishy's in the bath. Yeah, I guess Elise took a bath with Yuna and the others yesterday. Seems like they all had fun. You're here? Oh, great, it's Ash. Hey, Ash, taking a quick bath before you go out? Yeah, I couldn't relax in here last night. Were you not feeling well? That would have been fine if not for the loud one, the fluffy one, and your sister. I was trying to have a soak in peace, but they were just so damn noisy over there. Yeah, I can picture that. Sorry about that, I guess. Still can't believe our principal is that demon woman, but this bath's alright. She's got good taste. Ignoring that first part, I'll agree with you. Are you a fan of bathhouses too, Ash? I guess we got that in common at least. Back home, I only ever took showers. That was always enough for me. You're from Rokel in the west of the Empire. It's situated in a valley, right? Yeah, it's an entertainment city. Don't see many of those in the Empire. You look in the right spots, there you can find some special bathhouses. You like bathing so much, maybe you should go check them out. Seems like you run off to Heimdall every so often. I hope you're not doing anything like that there. Who knows? I admit I would like to check out that spa place next to the racecourse, though. The famous hot bath salon. I've actually been wanting to try it out myself. Yeah, you're from some famous hot springs town, ain't ya? Heard you can go snowboarding there. You know yourself that you can only snowboard in the winter. Damn it. I ain't come here playing to chit-chat like that. I'd say that's the third benefit of bath. How'd you like it if Class 7 took a trip to Ymir one of these days? No. Well, maybe I'll think about it. Bond with Ash strengthened. Well, boys, we got our thumbnail. Are you watering the flowers for me? I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you helping out with the chores, but those are plastic flowers. I hardly think watering the plants qualifies as a chore. That said, I did wash that big pile of clothes you had sitting around. I was planning to do the laundry tonight, I swear. Seriously, Elise, we're both adults. I really can do this myself. I know you can, but I'm your sister, and I want to take care of you. I mean, what else is family for? You're right, as usual. I don't know if I'll ever win an argument against you. Anyone up here? Yes. Didn't expect one negotiation to be one negotiation to be that tricky. Guess Leeves is a bit more high level than I thought. That Rachel lassie at Carnegie's no slouch, that's for sure. Head over to Neo Suian next, but that's gonna be a tricky one as well. No chance I'm giving in here, though. Times like this are when my special secret notes come in handy. So she's gonna blackmail them. Well, it's effective, can't argue with that. She gets a room to herself? I need to look at the plaque here real quick. Reen, oh. Taking a little nap on my bed, are we? Well, it was right in the sunlight. I can move if I'm in your way. No, by all means, get some rest. I can give you a nice massage if you like. I definitely wouldn't. So listen here, you womanizer. You're not gonna win me over that easily. Oh great, his harem now has a feline in it. Slaying really can be difficult sometimes. In a little while, I think the cat over here will be in that position too. Just needs to lower her head and then she'll be doing it. Seems I won't need to water the plants today since it rained. Perhaps I'll simply check the drainage. Oh, it appears someone already took care of it. I might know who the culprit is. If not, we can waterboard him. Just saying. I received an invitation to join the Becky Association. Not gonna touch that one. It's a network of small shops that'll help us keep prices down and exchange information like the major stores. I see. Becky is amazing. She's a very talented merchant, but I won't be joining her. Really? This is a perfect opportunity to bargain with her, like a game. I see. Becky is going to have a hard time with her. Anything else? I'll be engaging in intense negotiations with Becky soon. Wonder how much she's going to concede. Becky is going to have a hard time. Okay... Oh, right, bonding stuff. Who all's up for grabs? Or mail from Alisa. Einhell Keep. But you're up bright and early. I'm on my way to Jirai with Sharon for a business trip. We passed by Leeves, so if I'm lucky, I'll catch you through the window. I want to ask you something, too. Branch Campus has a facility called Einhell Keep, doesn't it? I've been curious since I heard about it. I'd love to hear more about it from you sometime. Thank you message from Elliot. It's perfect. The wind chiming ball for me is exactly what I need for the upcoming season. Just listening to it, I can mention the cool breeze blowing through the air to relax me. I've been listening to it to relax before my concerts, too. You're so thoughtful, Rain. I hope I can find something just as nice for you. This is the lipstick thing? Because I thought I got more mail, unless it's supposed to be these things at the top. So we can do the Sunday school thing. This is your usual trivia game if you're not familiar with it. This is one type of mission that will always be in the Legend of Heroes games. I'm trying to think back. I don't remember which city it was in Sky 1 where the Bracers had to talk about being Bracers. Sky 2, you were with Kevin, I believe, and he asked you guys to speak or teach or something. In 0, there's a mission where Lloyd goes out and has to talk to the students. I don't know about Azure, and then... What was in Steel 1 and 2? Anything? I'm drawing a blank, but yeah. I've got Sunday school today. Cheryl, you do your homework? Yeah. I'm a serious student. What are you saying? You never got more than half the questions right on a test. But I never forget my homework. I'm a good student. Poor Cheryl. Poor Cheryl. Zach, you better cut it out or I'm gonna hit ya. I've got Sunday school today. I'm not good at studying. I don't want to go. Okay, we'll duck in here to talk to the priest. We have Sunday school today. Heard there's going to be a special guest. Hope the class goes well. Well, what if your special guest doesn't show up? Nah, I wouldn't do that to you guys. What's today's lesson? Zach beat me in a card game yesterday. As punishment, I need to apologize to Mom. Guess I can take care of Teddy. Miss Rosine's class is so fun. You rang? Rean, you came! Yeah, I heard you wanted me to be a guest teacher for Sunday school. But why? You've already taught them a lot, right? Well, yes. Everything has been going well. Even the restless boy has been paying attention. That's good. Now that I think about it, Rosine was popular with the boys at Thor's too. And then she became a penguin. However, I've been having trouble teaching geography. When I talk about places that are far away, the children have a hard time grasping what I'm talking about. In other words, they're just not getting it. I figure that since you've been all over, you might be able to pique their attention. I see. I mean, at the very least, my approach would be different from yours. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a refreshing change for the students. I also have another request. Could you get Elise to come as well? Elise? Yes, her school is really famous in the Empire, and I thought the girls would love to hear from her. I'm sure it'll make things livelier and therefore easier for the students to take it all in. I get it now. I'll need time to prepare myself mentally, but I'll let Elise know too. Thank you. I think Elise is at the dorms. Guess I'll go tell her. Okay, warp to the dorm. She was on the second floor watering the flowers. Is something wrong, Ring? So this is where you were, Elise? Knowing her, she'd probably agree to it, but what should I do? Actually, there's something I'd like your help with. Explain the Sunday school request to Elise. You and I as temporary instructors? If you're okay with it, then I don't mind. Thanks, that's a big help. Let's head over to Rosine right away. Very special lesson started. The teacher showed up with a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, so he knew they meant business. Thank you both for coming. It's been a while since I last saw you, Elise. You two have met before? We're acquainted. We actually met a few times when I was at the Heimdall Cathedral. We had the chance to talk here and there. My school and the cathedral are in the same district, in case you were wondering. I see. Guess it's a small world after all. Anyhow, you want me to teach geography today, right? Yes, with the focus on Celtic, Crossbill, and the Nord Highlands. We've been to all three of those places. In any case, I've only heard about those places, so it'd be great if you could give them a quick overview. They're like fresh slates. That's true. So it's up to us to traumatize them, boys. Lastly, I'd appreciate it if you could answer any questions they may have. I'll let you two decide how to proceed with the class. Gotcha. In that case, I'll teach the basics. Do you want to handle the questions, Elise? Sure, leave them to me. Should we do a quick overview before the children arrive? The three prepared for the class. The children quickly gathered around, and Sunday school was in full session. Okay, everyone, we have a special class today with very special guests. Rean and Elise, go ahead. Right. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rean Schwarzer, and at Thor's branch campus He's an instructor in the Ashen Chevalier. He's gonna teach us today? Cool. Yeah, this is gonna be so fun. Hey, you two, listen to the teacher. More importantly, who's the black-haired lady? You're also energetic. Guess I don't need to introduce myself after all. Elise, can you take over? Sure. Nice to meet you all. My name is Elise, and I'm a student at St. Estraya's Girls' School. So I'd just like to point out a small elephant in the room right there. Notice her uniform dress goes down to the knee, and the ones for the Thor's girls are like waist high. Just saying. Saint Estraya, that's the super famous one. You're so cool. And super pretty. She looks like a princess. I'm so jealous. I will be assisting Mr. Rean today. Nice to meet you all. That was a good intro. She stole your thunder, Rean. Make up for it. Alright then, now let's get this class started. Let's talk about a place called Celtic. Celtic, I've heard of it, but it's on the directly opposite side of the capital from Leeves. Simply put, it's a market town, if you remember the huge bazaar there. It's a popular market town. So I wonder if you said the wrong thing, would the kids call you out or something, or maybe Elise would? Market? Yes, it's where people go to buy and sell things. You can buy snacks, juice, toys, and stuffed animals. Cool. That's like heaven. That was impressive. He has the children super interested. No, that's the barbed wire bat. And that's it for Celtic. Did everyone understand that? Yeah. Sounds good. Let's see, if there aren't any questions, I guess we can proceed. Next is Crossbell. Crossbell? I know Crossbell. Grandpa told me that honey from Crossbell is yummy, so he's talking about the Armorica village stuff. So Crossbell is a honey town? Close enough, kid. Not quite. There are many neat places in Crossbell. Elise, would you like to chime in here? Of course. So, Armorica... Damn it, I gave this one away. So, they mentioned this briefly in the Crossbell chapter, but if you've played the Crossbell games, you have to make a couple of trips to Armorica, and they make big deals out of the honey there. Armorica Village is the place in Crossbell that's famous for honey. They have many flower fields there. It's really pretty. You have to take a picture there for... Crud, I forgot the chick's name now. Grace. Wow, how romantic. I want to go. Maybe we can catch some bugs, too. But Elise, you haven't been to Armorica Village before, have you? Yes, I have. When I was accompanying the inspection team in Crossbell, I did some studying there. I see. Well done, Elise. What a splendid answer. Now let's talk about outside the Empire. Next is a place I've been to a few times, the Nord Highlands. Nord, isn't that the place that's in all those old stories? Isn't it really far to the north? You know, Tom, that one with the huge legendary elephant? I read the fairy tale, but I think that's all I know about it. I see. The Nord region is named after the Nord people who live there. We have the goddess of the sky, but they worship something else. That is... If you remember Gaius never shine about the damn thing, that's the frickin' wind. The wind. Nord is on a plateau. They have majestic views and are surrounded by really tall mountains. The wind there feels really pleasant and almost divine. It's that different? I want to play tag there. I heard Nord is really big. You would get so lost there. I guess that went well. That's about it for Nord. Does anyone have any questions? Can I start? Go ahead. You talked about so many places, but where are you two from? Yeah, you're not from any of the places we talked about, are you? No, because they have standards. I'll take it from here. We're from a place called Ymir. It's in the northern part of the Empire, and during winter it's completely white and covered in snow. White? Snow? Cool. I've never seen that before. Yeah, even when it snows here, it's only just a little. A world covered in snow. How romantic. Who taught that girl romantic as a word? I didn't think they'd get so excited about the snow. Neither did I. Do you want to talk about that one thing? There is a very popular sport that involves snow. And Ash mentioned this just a little while ago, so yeah. It's called snowboarding. You slide down snow-covered slopes on a special board. What? Did you hear that, Cheryl? That sounds super fun and dangerous. Zach, when we go to Ymir, we're racing. First one into the tree loses. That got them pumped up. Sure did. Glad we shared that with them. Now, Reen and Elise, we're just about out of time. Do any of you have any closing remarks? We're done already? I want to hear more. I'm glad to hear that. How about we wrap it up by answering one more question? Sounds great. I want to ask them, you two seem to like each other. Are you going out? Huh? Are you, aren't you? Seems suspicious seeing as you're both from the same place. That's true. Are you? You caught me by surprise. There's no way Elise and I are... No way? Elise? Never mind. Why must he always be so... What did I say? Anyway, we forgot to tell you that we're siblings. Really? Aw, man. Seems like there's more to it. Fine, one last question. Mr. Reen, do you want your lover to be older or younger than you? Why are you asking that? Which one is it, Reen? I'm curious too. What's going on here? I guess I have to answer. This is one of those moments where I wish I could hold a poll here and see what people want to say. Well, I guess the same age. Just as I thought. I see. If it were me, there's no way I'm getting with Zach. What? That's what I was gonna say. You weren't gonna get with Zach either? Wow. Poor Zach. Anyway, let's leave it at that, children. Now everyone thank your teachers. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. You're welcome. You're also energetic. Each one drank a bucket of coffee on their way in. Thank you so much for today. The children truly seemed like they had a wonderful time. I attribute that to the barbed wire bat. It's all thanks to both of you. Looks like we were able to live up to our expectations. Either way, I'm glad to have been able to see you as an instructor. When you say it like that, it's a little embarrassing, but I feel like this was a good experience for me. See you later, Rosine. If there's anything else you need, feel free to ask. I certainly shall. I believe I shall return to the dormitory. I hope the rest of your day is pleasant, Reen. You too, Elise. Tear all balm. Jeez, that wasn't really worth it. So I wonder if the bonding thing actually refers to, like, the special scenes. How to put it? Like, the character you can choose for, like, your ending is what I'm talking about. If you have to get them up to a certain level. And what are you doing outside of the store? Is Cerberus manning it? What's Jinko doing here? Wait, what the? So many plushies. So many. They got Mishies too. And they're limited edition? Wowie. I guess she has a girly side to her after all. That's kind of a relief. I hear the plushies here are pretty well made. This is as good an opportunity as ever, why not buy one? That's a great idea. I like the limited edition one, but I want the other one more. Mama never brought me anywhere like this before. I'm getting lost here. This must be a pretty big deal for her. Crap, I don't have time for this. I gotta meet with... Okay, pick one. So, I have to admit, despite... Well, I'll spare you guys the backstory, but I have no idea, like, what plushies go for in real life, let alone in the game. I know we can buy some of the Mishi crap for like 1,000 Mira each. I don't know if that's that type of thing or what. And don't forget we have the one hanging from Reen's arm here. That's the girl from the back alley store. She's always doing something with firearms. Whatever it is, it can't be safe. What should I do? She won't start shooting, will she? You should be fine. She may seem somewhat scary, but she's alright. Okay, if you say so, instructor. But why is she here? Why is she here? What does she need from us? We'll leave him in suspense. Okay, next up. We'll go to Nine Valley and out the one door. This store has quite a wide variety of ammunition. But a dog minding the shop, is that even okay? Hello, good morning. In charge of the store today? He's all grown up now. Dark hair for Machias. Okay, so that's actually a full heal, which is still kind of lackluster. Hold on. Okay, so it doesn't actually appear here, but the heavy shin guards that I bought, they actually will give you speed according to this, but I'm skeptical that is a typo. I'm assuming that's speed minus 10. Rhineford bulb, so... Like, I'm kind of looking at these and wondering, like, where are we going to go next? Crystal Watch, so Elder Watch... So you cannot get the bronze here, but we have the bronze. Or maybe you can only get one of each, and then you upgrade it to platinum. Still, why would you need that much? Well, I guess it would allow you to survive an enemy S-break or something, but... yeah. Anyway, Seiryu, we need to freeze 3, that'll cost 16. I don't have either of those. I don't have either of those. So yeah, we're going to take that off of Muse. And that's it for me spending new materials. Anything else is for weapons. Like, you may be able to get a Seiryu from a mission or something. He knows how to speak. In which case, I can put that on someone else in the event you actually make multiple parties, which would make sense for the large cast, but... yeah. We'll hit up the mayor's house on the way to the campus. Hey Gina, I'm glad I get to see you during the day. No, I just stopped by to pick up some ingredients. The school asked me to prepare a welcome party. I'm going to be home late today, so good luck with taking care of the store by yourselves. Just me and Daisy today. Oh, instructor, this is embarrassing. I'm a little bummed now that Gina goes to school during the day. Wish we got to talk more. Oops. I was wondering if he had anything there, but yeah. My father's a bit much, don't you think? I wonder how this happened. I met a girl named Sandy this morning. She seems to be really enjoying working in the fields. We had an in-depth conversation about farming. Maybe I'll give her some of my veggies. There you are, Randy. Here for a meal? Yeah, the lunch menu here is tops. Been really busy lately, so I figure I deserve a nice little break here and there every so often. Every so often? Kinda looks to me like your whole free day's been one nice little break. You got me there. Anyway, you should take a break once in a while too. Stop worrying so much about everything, yeah? I don't mind shooting the breeze with you if you want. Yeah, I might just take you up on that sometime. How dare he call Randy lazy? This is why you can't take Reen anywhere. Okay, Neo Suion. I'll need that and some of this. What are you up to, Toa? Buying groceries for the dorms? Reen. Yeah, something like that. I wanted to make something really energizing for lunch. Don't worry, you'll see soon enough. Just give them a bottle of wasabi and they'll be running around like no tomorrow. Today I'm having a meeting with some girl named Becky. From what I've heard, she's working her tail off to prevent private shops like mine from being taken over by the major players. She has a ton of conviction considering how young she is. I'm looking forward to meeting her. Man, what's taking them so long? I'm starting to get nervous. We haven't even started yet to calm down. Easier said than done. Kurt and Sydney, are you two waiting for someone? Yes, actually. We arranged a chess match with opponents from outside the school. I suppose outside the school isn't technically correct. Don't worry, Instructor Reen. No matter who our opponents are, we'll give it everything we've got. Kurt? Chess match. There's somebody who's not telling me. Well, good luck, Kurt. Okay, we need to go down this way. I just saw the prettiest young lady with the long black hair. She looked just like I did when I was young. I'm sure she'll age just as gracefully as I have, that lucky little lady. Yeah, not touching that one. Anyone here today? Yes. I sometimes run into Mr. Celestin while I'm shopping. He knows a lot about cooking and he tells me all about the academy. He's so helpful. He's such an amazing faculty member. Thor's must be a really excellent school. That it doesn't quite seem like Celestin, but... What's up with Monk? Okay, I finished organizing all the entries we got. These are the good ones and these are the crappy ones. Have fun looking through them all. Oh, this one's not bad. These two look really promising too. Thanks, Lindley. You've got a real good eye for this stuff. Really? Anyway, I hope you appreciate all my hard work. All I did was pick out the interesting letters. You seemed almost too happy with my work. Well, I guess it's fine. First, I need to get set up for another show. Sorry, but would it be alright if I asked you to talk to our contact? Fine, just hurry up and go. Thanks, Lindley. We'll get out of his way. He seems busy. We'll talk to Frankie there in a sec. So I went to Lesage to buy their new collection. I wanted to do that too, but they told me they already had a ton of reservations. Right? When I hear that, it makes me want it even more. Sabrina. After coming here for so long, we eventually became friends. Liza is so pretty. I heard she used to have long hair. She must have been so popular. I wonder if she has a boyfriend. Welcome. She's a regular here. We get along really well. But I'm from the capital and Sabrina works there. We have many things in common. Yeah, I'm not quite buying that. So what are you up to? I'm really gonna do it. You're Frankie, right? I saw your request. You really came. Alright, no I'll lose if I got the Ashen Chevalier with me. Just you watch, world. I'm gonna be a burning, blazing star. Before you go Supernova, can I go over the request with you? The request mentioned your dream job. Does that mean you need job hunting advice? That's right, instructor. I need your advice. Actually, I want to try and become a bracer. A bracer? Hold on. Can I get the whole story? Yeah, let's take it from the top. To tell you the truth, instructor, I actually went to a pretty ritzy high school in Heimdall. From there I got hired in one of the hardest jobs to get into, the Heimdall Bank. Seriously? I didn't see that coming. Look at me now, I know what you mean. I quit that place after only 6 months. Salary was good, but the job was just passing Mira left to right, and the quotas were insane. Just couldn't find any worth or meaning to it, so one day I quit. Pops didn't agree with my choice and won't let me forget it. It's true I'm still unemployed, though. So yeah, I've just been spending my days in an idle haze. A dropout. I've heard there are lots of people like him these days. But when I was at Heimdall the other day, I found it, my perfect dream job. And that job is a bracer. I'm guessing one of them helped you out with some trouble while you were there. How'd you know? I thought I was done for when I lost my wallet, but she brought it back to me. A woman with tan skin and silver hair. I'd never seen someone as cool as her before. Tan skin and silver hair, you say? Doesn't sound like anyone we've ever met before. Instructor, you know a lot about bracers, right? On account of you being the Ashen Chevalier and all? You'd be able to give me some good advice, right? Okay, I get what's going on now. No idea who this Shara chick you met was, but I do know a few of them. I also know the way they work and their job contracts, so I think I can give you some advice, but doesn't seem like you'll understand how difficult it is to be a bracer in Erebonia. This is something that could affect his entire life, so I can't afford to give him any bad advice. What should I do? Bite the bullet, Reen. Alright, if you're truly serious about this. For real? Thanks, instructor. However, if I'm going to help you, I'll need to judge to see if you're cut out for it. Being a bracer is not an easy job. If at any point I feel you don't have what it takes, I'll tell you so, alright? Of course, please do. Alright then. Important qualities for a bracer. I feel like there are 3 big ones, one of them being a Mishi on your left arm. Proper judgment, the ability to quickly assess the situation and handle it properly. Compassion, protecting others without question. And finally, the courage needed to change judgment and compassion into action. I'll test those qualities one by one in that order. Frankly, I'm going to give you 3 tests. For the first one... What? I guess sorting? Like, this is at least... Like, we can get some work out of him at the very least. That's something. I'm going to have you sort some documents at the branch campus. Sorting documents? Just come with me. Reen called ahead to get permission and took Frankie with him to the branch campus. Man, this place is pretty crazy. I'd heard it was a state-of-the-art military school, but dang. It's pretty much fresh out of the packaging. And honestly, I can't say we're using it to its full potential yet. Here are all the documents to be sorted. I'll need you to organize these. I got permission for you to do this, but since some of this info is confidential, please keep it to yourself. Yeah, you got it. No worries there, this is all pretty boring stuff. Looks like purchase orders and requests. Some sheets for scrapped lessons and curriculums. Should I just toss these? Organizing these documents is usually Instructor Toa's job. He'll need good decision-making skills to get it all sorted out right. Let's see what he's got. 30 minutes later. All done. But that was Toa's workload for the month. Good job. Took a little while to get through all that, huh? Looks like it's all really well organized. Yeah, I used to do stuff like this back when I worked at the bank. This stack's for submission, this one's for bookkeeping, and this one's for scrap plans that might still be useful. Some of them were missing dates, so I wrote them in with red pen. It was a good thing this school is new. Missing dates didn't stretch back too far, and I was able to figure them out easily enough. Really? I'm actually kind of shocked how well done this is. It might have a lot of potential. How about it? Did I pass the first test? Yeah, you definitely did well. In order to be a bracer, you'll need knowledge to go along with your judgment. Seeing as how you graduate from a prestigious school, I don't see that being a problem. That's pretty fired up for a single compliment. Now on to the next test. This time I'll have you pick up trash. Like, this is the only one where he interacts with people. As funny as it'd be to have him pick up trash, we kind of need to hear what people say about him. His personality. I'll ask around town to see if he's worthy of being a bracer. Well, instructor, what do I gotta do? For this next test, nothing at all. I'm going to ask around and see what people in town have to say about you. AP increased by 2. That instructor just left. This just isn't relaxing. I'm so bored, maybe I should just walk around. This place seems interesting. Is something wrong? My name is Celeste and I work at the branch campus. If you don't mind, allow me to make you something. Wow. I hope it suits your palate. Frankie is a little older than Gina and Daisy. They used to all play together when they were little. He would play games that were meant for girls. I see. That nice young man helped me when I tripped. He even carried me all the way home. How considerate. That's right. He's quite the gentleman. He's a good kid, but something's off about him. Forget when it was exactly, but he was trying to guide a tourist to a destination and accidentally went to the completely wrong place. It was hilarious. That is funny, but it's not very bracer-like of him. The other day he rescued a turtle near the river. It was turned upside down. It's a pretty good story, huh? I see. Thanks for the information. I think I've heard enough. I'm starting to feel like him wanting to be a bracer is no surprise at all. He and Fee may be nothing alike, but I'm guessing the average bracer is more like him. Celestin, it's Rain. Ah, yes. I'm having him relax now, just as planned. He has also been provided with plenty of food. Thank you so much. Sorry for the sudden request. I'm planning on having him take a pretty tough test after this. It's no trouble at all, though I don't know the details. It's clear this request is somewhat outside the norm. Don't hesitate to let me know if there's anything else I can help with. In that case, there is one more thing. Can you tell Frankie to come to the keep? We'll be performing the final test there. And hopefully he will survive it. So interestingly enough, the whole background check with your community members is actually standard recruiting procedure, I believe, for the Chicago police. One of the people I know actually told me they did that. They had to find people in the community who were willing to speak on his behalf. Military academies even have things like this? It's called Einhell Keep. It's a facility for combat training. We'll be testing the final quality you'll need here. So this is the last test, huh? Then that means the second test. Yes, you passed. You definitely have some potential. That's what I think for now. I knew it. I felt a jolt of lightning when I saw that Shara chick in the capital. I knew it was something I had to do. It was my destiny. To be honest, I wasn't so sure at first, but now I feel like you got a pretty good chance. However, this last test will be the most difficult yet, because this will be a test of your courage. Courage? That's a quality a bracer should have for sure. I have to prepare a short course for you in Einhell Keep. If you can keep up with me until the end, you'll pass. There will be monsters roaming around in there, so it'll be dangerous. Are you sure you want to go ahead with it? Yeah, absolutely. Let's get this final test started. Something tells me these are not the same monsters that were here when I came with Laura last time. Alright, beginning the mission. Frankie, stay close to me. Just gotta make it to the goal, then I pass. Is that a monster? This is getting a little intense. No, I can't think like that. Let's do this, Teach. Roger that. Just have to keep him out of harm's way. So is he gonna be an NPC in these fights, or... The answer is yes. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Ornament-wise, good enough. I did look between this recording session and the last one to see that Master Course, I guess, cap at level 7. Has there even anything here? Ah. Uh-oh, it's a crop muncher. Didn't take long to find a fight. This'll be a good warm-up. Frankie, that's not the reaction I expected. I don't know if I'm going to show these videos, or the clips, because they're pretty... There's not much to them, I'll put it that way. You do need to scan stuff, though, so just be aware. Are you okay? You bet I am. Now come on, we gotta keep moving. Yeah, there's a long way to go. I have to keep an eye on him. So I'm probably going to go back and smash those boxes, because I was hoping I could do a triple advantage on something. Monsters, we're going to die! Stay back, get away from me! He is really petrified. He burped. Getting the feeling you might be scared of monsters. You kidding me? This is nothing, let's keep going. It's really not looking well. Is it okay for us to be doing this? So if you look at my health, the poison from that one fight really took a toll on Rain. The monsters here don't drop items either, just so you know. We are going to eat a peach. That should suffice.
Sit!
What the hell is this guy? You can't be serious. That one was rough. I had to use a lot of peaches. Frankie, you still with me? Seems like he passed out and started frothing at the mouth. He might need to put those dreams of becoming a bracer on hold. Regan hoisted Frankie onto his shoulders and left the keep. To be honest, I've always been a scaredy cat, but I'm no good at handling trouble. I knew somewhere deep down in my heart that I wasn't cut out to be a bracer, but I just wanted to dream a little. I see. I'm not sure. There has to be some way he can pursue his dream, but I can't be irresponsible. Hello, Master Rean. You seem troubled. You're... Celestin, were you watching us? Yes, though it may have been a bit inelegant to do so, I found myself concerned. Your name is Frankie. It seems you do not have all the qualities necessary to become a bracer. But is that all it will take to deter you? If your resolve is so weak, perhaps you should not even try to begin with. The world is not such an easy place that one may use a lack of qualities as an excuse to give up. I know that, I do. I'm sick of all this. I'm sick of being so miserable. My word. If the route to your goal is blocked, you must simply find another path ahead. Another path? Yes, for example. Even if you cannot become a bracer, you can still work for the guild. Celestine, I should have known you already had the answer. That's right, the guild also employs receptionists. It requires sound judgment and the same philosophy as a bracer. I'm sure you'd be great at it. That's true, there is another way. I think I might want to try it. Even if I can't become a bracer, I still want to help people like they do. There's one problem, though. It's not widely known, but the Bracer Guild is under heavy restrictions in Erebonia currently. Most branches here have been closed, so it will be difficult to find a job at one. Say what? No way. Did I not just finish telling you not to give up so easily? The guild branches of the Empire may reopen one day, so I ask you once more, are you going to give up? No way am I giving up. I'm gonna do it, even if I can't become a receptionist. I'll find another bracer-related job. I see. It would appear you finally have found your resolve. I have one final suggestion for you. Until such time that you find a job with the guild, why not work here at the Academy? Here at the Academy? Yes, even with my help here, the branch campus is in dire need of more people. It would help me greatly if I had an assistant to assist with tasks around the campus. I see, all those odd jobs would require similar skills to the work the guild does, and you'll be able to learn a lot working under Celestine. Indeed. I don't know how long it'll take, and I'll probably be a burden at times, but notice there's an L missing an aisle. Celestine, please let me work for you. Well then, welcome to Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. So, reading Celestine's referrals, Frankie was officially hired on as Celestine's assistant. And so Celestine was appointed as Frankie's mentor. I'm sure it was a bit of a pain dealing with me, but thanks, instructor. Now I can finally move forward with my life. Don't worry about it. This is a big help for the school and the students, too. I'll be counting on you, Frankie. You bet, instructor. Brave soul. These aren't worth the headache. Why, game? Why? So we still have to talk to the mayor and his wife. Or wait, is Mrs. Morgana the mayor's wife? I don't remember. Anyway, we need to go out here real quick, and then, we'll tear up the campus then, or something, I don't know. Frankie recently started talking about his dreams again. He's just going to give up on them again. It's embarrassing, but he's always on my mind. Yeah, I guess Mrs. Morgana's the mayor's wife. Haddock must be his first name. Okay, we talked to the bakery. There's no fishing that needs to be done. Nothing over there. Let's go to the campus. Okay, I see a marker at the clubhouse. The hangar has a story event. Oh, wait a second. That may not be a story. I think that may be the side quest thing. Or not the side quest, but the optional thing with, Mint. Pulling weeds is tiring. Helping Sandy out with the garden? Yes, Club was meeting today, so I had nothing to do. And she seemed really busy, so... It's really nice of you, Altina. Out of curiosity, are you okay with bugs and worms and all that? What do you mean by okay with? I suppose girls do not typically like insects. Well, I'm not likely to start eating bugs like Freddy anytime soon, but being around them doesn't make me squeamish. I imagine Milliam likes them, though. I can picture her going out to catch bugs. Anyway, keep up the good work. Yes, instructor? Altina and Milliam. Objectively speaking, their personalities and preferences are totally different. Well, well, aren't you two growing up nice and fat? Wait, no, stop looking at them like that. All I need from them are their eggs. I've got to get hold of myself. Nah, we can cook them when the girl's not looking. One for me and one for him. Since June began, the fruits and vegetables have been growing really well. During rainy season, we have to worry about weeds and diseases, but that just makes it more rewarding. Thanks to Allie, all the work is getting done fast. I should make her some special fruit juice as a way to thank her. I wanted to talk to Sandy again to replace some of those peaches I had to devour. Anyway, it looks like there are still 3 sets of seeds that we'll find. Yeah, we'll just warp out to the field. It's this way. Alright, everything's set for today's practice. By the way, Una, how's progress with that one thing? It's just hard to find the right time, you know? Start making excuses like that and you'll end up making them all the way to graduation. That's definitely a possibility for the shy, moody little girl who hides her true feelings under a veil of anger. Shy? Feelings? Anger? None of that's true, I think. What are you all talking about? Instructor Reen. We were just giving her some advice. We've got an interleague game with another school, so we were just discussing how to best prepare for it. Yeah, I think I heard about that. I'm glad to see you're also serious about practice. Totally. So that means no men on the court. Shove off, Instructor. Sure thing. Good luck, you 3. Thank you. Aw, man. Sheesh. An interleague game against another school. I'd like to help out if possible. Maybe. Let's talk to Valimar first. Will you be training your students today? I'm ready to deploy at any time. Make sure you are as well. And what's going on up here? This has trouble written all over it. Let's begin.
Hey, good morning, Reen.
Good morning, George. Professor Schmidt and Tita, too. I'm surprised to see you all here.
We've been busy in the research building until now.
Wait, were you in there all night?
Yeah, I just came to check in and boy was I surprised.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen each other, so he forced me to help him with his research. I just got back from a long trip, but no rest for the weary, I guess.
I know you aren't one to complain. Isn't that right? You should be honored to have helped me with my research.
Yeah. Some things never change.
I can never tell if they get along with each other or not.
You remind me of my grandpa and mom.
Oh, those two are really intense. Well, they say the more you fight, the closer you are.
George, do you know Tita? Yeah, last summer I went to the ZCF in Laurel, where I learned a lot from her grandfather and mother, Professor Russell and Professor Erica. That's when I was told stories about the Divine Knights and Panzer Soldats, which is one of the reasons I decided to study abroad here. I see, it really is a small world after all. Erica Russell was spunky, but she had tons of promise. She may become better than Russell and Hamilton someday, though she could never surpass me. Here we go again. Thanks for complimenting my mom. Isn't that Hamilton person one of the 3 disciples? Yes, he's one of Professor Epstein's disciples, along with my grandpa and Professor Schmidt. I've never met him, but I heard he's an advisor at the Verne Company in the Republic. Tried to arrange a meeting with him, but he's really busy with his research right now, so I wasn't able to. I see. My grandpa, mom, and you really have a lot in common, Professor Schmidt. Don't lump me in with them. Huh? Professor? It's nothing. Anyway, Schwarzer, are you here for the test of the keep? Well, I saw your request, but you seem busy today, so... That isn't for you to decide. I've prepared everything, I just need to do the final calibrations. When you are ready, come to the keep. George, 4th disciple, let's go. Oh. Let's go, Tita. See you later, Reen. We still have things to do, so feel free to take your time. Understood, I'll see you later. Excuse me. Sheesh, it's a good thing his disciples aren't like him. Guess I'll get ready and head to the keep later. So we cannot talk to them independently, I guess. I'm honestly shocked. I never thought George would come back. He even brought me some ZCF-made tools. Really nice ones, too. I'm on my own side after seeing Tita use hers, so this is really great. In fact, I'm going to use them on Val right now. I don't even know where to start. I know you're good, Mint, but maybe let's calm down a little before we start taking Valimar apart altogether. He can handle it.
Alrighty, let's begin!
Okay, there's nothing new there.
See you later! I mentioned to get started!
ZCF goggles. I think that's what Tita
See you
sells.
later!
Pets Sled training coming up. Shall I call Class 7 kids? Please don't forget the new members. I can't be the only one they ever fight, so I'll have Randy help out. So, we have to use these. We're fighting Reen and Randy. Let's see if they're up for another round. Alright, teach them a thing or two, Randy. Just leave it to me. Okay, Randy, show us what you got. He's certainly a worthy opponent, but I will master our newly acquired Spiegel S. Would I prefer to one-on-one? At least I get to take this Red Hector out for a spin. We should support them as best we can, shall we? Alright. All you gotta do this time is rough up Randy's Hector. Ready? Go. So I thought it was Randy and Reen, but I guess it's just Randy. What does she do? In case you're wondering, I want her here for the speed on the guy with the most strength. And since she gives defensive and, like... Wow. Okay. So we're gonna put her here because the Spiegel has the highest art stat while the Hector has the highest strength. She's gonna offset some of the speed stuff, and she's going it alone. Any questions?
You better be ready!
Defeat the Soldat.
All right.
Okay. Let's go for the head. Blah.
Let's go!
Okay, so I didn't really think the arms could move up to block. Let's go for the... Wait a second. Who's he going for? How do I do that? Yeah. You're defending, buddy.
My turn!
Go!
I want to say the
Yeah.
arms are probably the weak
Arcus,
spot. I just
activate.
didn't get lucky
Now.
there. Aw, I can't put that on someone else? That sucks.
Go! Take that! Now! Yeah!
All right.
Yeah, it looks like the arms are the weak spot. The feet made me a little weary about the body being a vulnerable spot, so we're going to ignore that.
Go! Go!
My turn!
Yeah! Go!
Okay, we finally
Now,
did
it's
it.
mine! Go!
Let's go!
Arcus, activate!
It's my turn.
Go!
So I wonder if the speed set also
Alright.
affects them because she doesn't get as many turns by extension. So this will impede.
Go!
I got this.
I also didn't pay attention if you had
Go.
posture for me to
It's
exploit there or
down! It's
not.
mine! Go! Ha!
My turn!
Go!
I'm getting tired of blocking here just because he's running out of CP.
Now! Crimson Gale!
Should have blocked.
My turn. Yeah.
Take that! Now! Yeah!
My turn!
You're mine! Yeah! It's mine!
So far, it looks like only Ash can
Very
do
well.
it. There we go.
There! It's mine!
It's my turn! Our chance! It's mine!
Nice! Yeah!
I'm going.
Yeah, we really badly need the healing at the moment.
My turn! There! There! At once! Got it!
I got it!
There! It's mine! Mistral Blade!
It's my turn!
So yeah, he's not gonna be down for very long.
Our chance! It's mine!
My turn!
Gonna use this one in hopes I can delay him.
Now, eat this! That's what you get for being careless. Yeah! It's mine!
That killed him, I
So
think.
this is it. Done already? Nice!
Stats updated.
There we go. We did it. We seriously pulled it off. Not bad. Good job, you three. And you two as well. Your support was very good. Thanks. I do believe this calls for a celebratory embrace. Feel free to hug Mint. No. What a waste. Oh man. Going up against 3 people at once can really wipe a guy out. Randy seems like he's completely fine. He could at least put on a more convincing defeat. True, but even so, I think we performed admirably. Never thought George would come back, yada yada, so that's just a repeat. So that was a very, very one-sided fight. We need to start going into the school now. So, first floor and work our way up. There's nothing like listening to the happy sounds of the students in their clubs. Reminds me of when we were students. I think I understand how Instructor Beatrix must have felt now. Both the joy of supporting your students and the pain of not having the strength to do so. I'm starting to know both feelings pretty well myself. Guess I'm preaching to the choir.
Let me know what you need.
I need more scopes. Here's hoping that'll be enough to last me the rest of the game. You may think I'm joking, but as long as I have someone with the scans, actually I don't. Okay. So I mentioned I'm trying to bench Altina now. I'm gonna grab a couple of these just because the peaches aren't quite cutting it without the Mobius effect.
Come again anytime.
We're gonna meet up at the Modern Music Club to share our lyrics later on. It's harder than I expected. Just don't embarrass yourself. I fear I may have overstepped my bounds. Please do forgive me, Master Ain. On the contrary, it was actually something of a relief. I was starting to get nervous there. That said, I'm not sure if I've ever heard you say anything like that before, Celestin. Indeed, his potential did intrigue me, but that's just what it is, potential. I can't say if it will amount to anything, but I shall train him regardless. I'll have you get to work right away. Your main duties will be cleaning, managing the equipment, and maintaining the school. I'll show you around the campus. You'll clean it as we go. You got it, boss man. And your manners need work. No matter who you're speaking to, you must show the utmost respect. Understood, sir. Okay, let's duck in here real quick. Can't think of any good lyrics to go with the song. Everyone's been bringing me their ideas, but I'm sure Ash could come up with something for you. We have someone over here. Oh, of course, it's the third stooge. No exaggeration when I say that we made this song with Valerie in mind, but hey, it's a belter. All we need is some killer lyrics and it'll be perfect. Too bad that's gonna be the hardest part for us. I'm having a hard time with lyrics, but the Modern Music Club seems to be going well. So I will confess I have never written a song before, never even tried. I do not know what the process is to go about doing one. Are you surprised? I'm here to see my sister today. The school is so shiny and cool. I'm gonna go exploring later. Okay, nope, no peaches. Someone's out here. Leonora, swimming alone today, which is a horrible, stupid idea. Yeah, there's no practice today, but I can't relax if I'm not in the water. Honestly, I prefer the ocean over the pool. Leonora, aren't you from Lamare? I never knew my parents. I was adopted by the strongest escort fleet, and it's not like I have a home. I see. Sorry to kill the mood with the story. They might not be related to me by blood, but my fellow fleet members are my family. And for me, swimming is just as natural as breathing. Hope I'll be able to work up a sweat. Sorry to bother you. So can you actually work up a sweat in the pool? Just saying. I came here to sharpen my sword skills, but Principal Le Guin was training too. Is this good luck or misfortune? Her presence is just so intimidating. Principal Le Guin is inside? He's shaking like a rabbit sitting in front of a lion. Seriously, I do not want to fight her again. Sounds like someone's using the firing range. That rifle sounds so familiar. Whatever it is they're really going at, maybe I should take a look. I'll pass. Okay, let's see the stats bombing again. Getting some sword training today, Principal? Of course, an unused blade will rust after all. By the by, you're still looking for a way to control your powers, correct? I imagine this means sparring is off the table. You're right on all accounts, I'm afraid. Nothing gets by this woman, does it? Which reminds me, I heard your sister Elise delivered you a letter from Yoon Kafai, the infamous sword hermit. You know, I heard that he and Master Arce had once crossed swords. I've heard the same. They say there was no clear winner, but that didn't matter. Both men were more enthralled by the fight than by the victory. Clearly we know similar storytellers. There are so many different martial arts. But when you trace them back to their roots, you'll find a multitude of commonalities. Commonalities? I guess someone who has mastered both the Arcade and Vantage schools would know better than anyone. I wouldn't say I've mastered anything, though I suppose there aren't many who could reach the level I have, which makes 100 form military combat a fitting choice for the Imperial Army. 100 form military combat? That style draws its 100 forms from the Arcade and Vantage schools, right? Can't imagine it gets much use in the battlefield, but seems like a smart martial art to teach soldiers. Indeed. If it's good enough for the likes of Craig the Red and Neidhart the Mighty, it's good enough for the rank and file. That's for sure. But I've rambled long enough. I want to see your branch campus-style 100 form military combat in action. Wait, is someone outside? I know you can hear me, Wayne. Stop lurking and come in here. Don't make me say it a second time. Yes, ma'am. Good luck, Wayne. You'll need it. What's the matter? Bring it on. The principal wants me to spar with her? My hand won't stop shaking. So that was just a bit of a random thing. Up, I see a card game. Oh, there's still something in there. I was thinking that was the Aurelia thing, but... Welcome, Instructor Rain. Looking for something? Why are you here, Stark? Becky had some work to do in the city, so she asked me to cover for her. I see. Guess if anyone would be a perfect fit, it'd be you, Stark. Yeah, after all, I already have plenty of experience thanks to all the field exercises. That said, Becky's already finished most of the work that needed to be done around here herself. I'm just here to watch the store. Becky never misses a beat, does she? Tell me about it. I didn't want to ask for money, so she ended up paying me in Vanish Master's cars instead. Maybe we could play a round or two if you have a moment. Sure, I don't mind. Though technically you're still on the clock, so let's not play too much. I was actually going to say that, which is really, really sad. I've become so predictable. Shut up and deal. Thief.
Please, go easy on me.
I hate going first. Good enough. Kinda curious about the skill. Can you use that every turn, or is that a one-time thing? So this is the second time I've seen that thief card, I believe. So we'll put that out. Crystal her. And pew pew. No! Jerk! Which will unlock Blaze. Hoping they don't kill Blix. They can if they both attack her. Okay, this one can attack immediately. We'll die if we do that, but we can kill this with impunity. That's... Okay, use the skill there. That's what I was afraid of. So if it used its skill, that could have been extremely bad. Like, I don't know if I have this one yet. Hold on, if I just smack this thing... No, I'm better off using the skill. So it's game over next turn for him. The hell is Decalm? So let's just slap this on here. Okay, that will kill the thief. Its power grows. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to scorch the earth here. So I imagine
You're good, Instructor.
that Dumdula thing. Hey, you got Thief. I will need to remember to change that next time. Dumdula, I imagine, will be really good with the sister card, because you can just keep healing it so it can keep fighting and fighting and building power. I may need to look at building a new deck. Let's go up here. Hey, Tatiana? Yes, what is it, Ash? Can you hurry up and not be startled every time I talk? Whatever, you like mystery novels, right? I came across a really good one. I think you'll like it. Just finished it the other day, so you can borrow it. You mean it? Thank you so much. They seem to be doing well, surprisingly. Meeting up with Ash is always a little nerve-wracking, but his book recommendations are always well worth the read. Sublime. Actually, we didn't talk to him independently. All our notes and reports are always so unorganized. That's because you two are slobs. I don't think I can keep this up. It won't be good news for Muse, but I might need to consider transferring. Kairi? Did you say something about transferring? No one leaves the school alive. You know that. Well, I was thinking about quitting the tea ceremony club. Really? Why? I joined this club because I wanted to become more manly, but I haven't been getting the results I was hoping for. I don't really understand his logic. If you want to do something else, I won't stop you. I haven't really decided what to switch to. I do have some reservations, though. I see. Tea ceremonies, huh? Master Yoon taught me a handful of things. In any case, Kairi doesn't seem to have a grasp on tea ceremonies. I might be able to help him a little. I actually have some experience with tea ceremonies. If you don't mind, Kairi, would you allow me to pour some tea? Of course, I don't mind. If anything, it would be an honor. Alright, it's decided. Kairi, you've learned all the basic procedures, right? Yes. In that case, show me what you've learned. I'll do my best. Reen prepared for a tea ceremony in order to test Kairi's skills. Way of the tea ceremony unlocked. How to eat sweets. I don't know anything about this, so we're going to be playing this by ear. Alright, let's get started. Before you have tea, have some sweets. Right. If I remember correctly... Well, I always joke about eating all the hors d'oeuvres. Go for it, Kairi. Though he took his time, Kairi finished all the dumplings. Thank you. You're welcome. Well done. Part 2. Preparing to drink tea. Please have some tea before it gets cold. Thank you. Instructor Reen's tea is exquisitely delicate. I forgot to do this before having the sweets, but I'm supposed to. Like, they do a lot of bowing in Japan, so I want to say it's this one. Thanks to heaven and the goddess. Praising the heavens and the gods before drinking the tea. Well done. If you say so. After drinking the tea. Thank you, that was delicious. You're welcome. What do I do after I finish drinking? I don't see any napkins, so fingertips? Wiped off the cup with his fingertips, and then wiped his fingers with the napkin. That was perfect. If you say so. Important thing is we got all the DNA evidence off the cup, but unfortunately we left the fingerprints. That will not make a good murder weapon. Good job, Kairi. That was amazing. To be honest, I didn't expect you to know all that. Thank you. I mean, I really had to think hard to find the answers. Or make it up as we go along. Instructor Reen, your tea was truly amazing, and the way you carried yourself was very cool. It was a good reminder that tea ceremonies aren't just for women. That's right. And many aspects of tea ceremonies carry over to martial arts. Muse mentioned that too, but I'm having a hard time grasping that concept. Let's see. You said you want to be more manly. Why is that? Guess I just want to emulate my father. My father is very masculine and is a skilled swordsman. He's been my hero for my entire life. I see. Kairi also comes from the family of a baron. That reminds me of my dad. I take after my mother more. I've always been teased for being girly. That being said, I'm well aware that everyone has things they're more or less suited for. which is why I got interested in tea ceremonies. Thought I could discover my inner manliness. But I guess I wasn't suited for this either. You make it look easy, but Don't be so hard on yourself. I actually think you've gotten manlier since you first came here. Huh? I can sense your growth as the leader of the medical team. Everyone relies on you during the field exercises. At the very least, you seem very manly to me. Oh. I think you're just focusing too much on your appearance and not enough on your actions. You said it yourself, you want to find your inner manliness, right? In that sense, I think the Tea Ceremony Club is perfect for you. Practice the procedures until you can routinely perform them without any wasted movements. It's similar to martial arts. When you hone your skills, you'll gain confidence. At least, that's what I think. Mastering the art of tea ceremonies will make me more confident. You're right. I have a better understanding of it now. That's great. Instructor Ian, thank you for all your help today. I'm going to take back what I said about transferring clubs.
I'm a proud Erebonian man.
You don't sound it. And I'm going to find my own manliness. At least I'll do my best. That's the spirit. Now let's go talk to Lindy about getting you some testosterone injections. So, is there anything else out here before we have to start burning points? I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's everything. Einhill Keep. Good morning, yada yada. I can see why she'd be curious about the Keep too, with all the new technology involved. I can always show her the place if she has enough time to drop by Leeves. Called Alisa. Reed, it's always nice to hear from you. I'm glad I got your message, by the way, and I wanted to ask you something. If you got time before dry, do you think you could stop by Leeves? I could tell you, but it'd probably be better to show you the Keep in person. You can do that? Yeah, that's true. Do you think it's okay, Sharon? There shouldn't be any problems with our schedule. There's nothing quite like some quality sensual bonding to perk you right up before work. Sharon, well, there you have it. We're not that far from Leaves right now, so it won't be long. Then I called you right on time. I'll pick you up at the station. I'm imagining there's monsters in the Keep we need to scan. So this is Leaves. It's such a nice little place. Plus, I'm glad I get to see you again so soon, Reen. It's good to see you, too. Hope you're doing well, too, Sharon. Oh, I am in perfect health, thank you. My wounds have completely healed. I'm simply glad to have been able to escort my lady back into your arms, Master Reen. That's quite enough, Sharon. Anyway, can you show us the way to the Keep? Sure thing. It's at the branch campus. This is Einhill Keep. Our train session is scheduled here later today. So this is it, huh? It's just like I was told. Indeed, it would appear so. Out of curiosity, why do you want to see the Keep so much? It's true I'm curious simply because it's a state-of-the-art facility, but it seems this thing was made with Reinford technology. My mother saw to that. Guess she took on this project on her own in order to make Professor Schmidt's design a reality. Completely under the radar, just like with the new railway cannons. And you didn't know about it at all? It's embarrassing to admit, but no, not a thing. If something this crazy was hidden so well, I'm sure there are tons of other nasty surprises lurking under the surface. Alisa? Reen, do you think I could try out the Keep too? Can't stand that I don't know anything about something my family was involved with. I'm going to investigate the crap out of this place and catch up to Mother while I'm at it. Why is it that everyone wants to come here wants to explore the damn thing? Can't we put a go-away sign, like a doormat or something, by the door? Alright, Alisa. New Class 7 has a test here after this, but I'm sure it'll be fine if I talk to the professor. I'd like to join you if you don't mind, as my way of supporting you. I shall participate as well. After all, I'd go through fire and water for you, my lady. Thanks, Reen. You too, Sharon. After that, the three of them went into the Keep. Reen went to the monitor room to explain the situation to the professor, who agreed to help out with the training course before Class 7's trial. They decided to try one of the group sub-routes based on the older levels, so the same brown one, I imagine. Oh, okay, I'm a little surprised with that one. Still the same shape as the previous one, I imagine. Okay, come on, Reen. Sharon, let's go. You got it. Our exploration of the level 2 subroute begins now. Let us be off then in that case.
Let's get started. Leave it to me.
We'll have her out for a moment, and then we'll switch to Sharon.
Pierce!
So real quick, those were ice condors. Those are the enemies that you find in the secret dungeon of Zero. They have fallen far. So I didn't realize these were not equipped until I saw the EXP screen, so here we are. Oh, right. Zephyr. Gloom. Oh, I do have Gloom. Isn't really like any really good one. I'm gonna toss on Mobius. So their stuff is locked. This is still sealed. Like, I wonder if you actually spent the points to open this. Would there be something here, or what? So equipment-wise, give her that one. Give her that one. Give her that one. We'll give her the gladiator headband.
There!
Open the crate.
There! Yes!
There were 6 of those damn birds in that fight.
This is the perfect opportunity.
Is that it? So is this going to be the Zero boss, or...
Whew, this is a good spot for a break.
Hold on. Some of the status stuff I'm actually a little interested in. Impede 3... Yeah. It's not happening. Seraphic Ring R, we have one of these. Gives HP, EP, not really enough to matter. I do have a Cavalry Edge equipped somewhere. Probably on Sharon or something. I didn't really look to see what they had. I just wanted to make sure that there were no empty spots or anything. Okay, that's a step down. So they're willing to let me spend the Sepith to unlock this, but I can't put anything in it. Makes lots of sense. So yeah, I actually did spend on this one, and then she hops in immediately after. He needs that one. Against my better judgment, I think I'm going to do it. Okay, now I remember why I didn't get some of these things. They're just too damn expensive. Action 3 is 1,000. Yeah. Is anyone actually injured any? Alisa is, and Sharon technically. But who cares? one last hurdle. No way that's stopping us. Get my lady's way and I'll cut you down.
This one's tough.
That's a lot
Be
of them.
careful.
Okay. So I can hit all of them with this. Like, I'm wondering, can I do a turn 1 break? And personally, I don't think so. So I will go ahead and do this, hitting all of them.
Get back!
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So what we're going to do here is Iron Will.
Form up! Iron Will formation!
It's my turn. How does this suit you?
There's always a chance I can get lucky with the delay. She missed one.
My turn.
Because I don't want to have to do this headache again.
Too
You
bad.
missed.
Yes.
Okay, those status effects look like they're getting rather painful. You know what? Let's just delay them.
How does this suit you?
One's frozen now.
It's my turn!
Some of them are sealed, I should point out. The one in the middle is not. The one bad part here is I don't want to burn the one that's frozen.
Now!
It's mine. My turn.
Yeah, that one in the middle is the only one that can act at the moment. This sucks at breaking, so we're not going to do it.
You won't get away. Molten Storm. Now.
That one that's frozen
An
is
opening!
just finished. The poison and the freeze are going to do a number on it. That's it. That's
Yes.
the end of the fight.
Let's go! Raging Fire formation!
This is brutal.
It's my turn. How does this suit you?
This isn't a fight, this is just an execution.
I'm up! Crimson Slash! It's down!
Like, I don't even care if the one gets 10%
mine.
healing, it's gonna die painfully anyway.
Yes.
Don't need to worry about
How does this suit
CP
you?
with Sharon or Alisa since they're not staying.
Yes.
That one's gonna freeze to death.
Yeah.
It's my turn!
Yeah. That would have been flawless if not for the counterattack.
Everyone okay?
So Elisa's one level down. Got a little bit for my trouble. We did it! Yeah, we really earned that win. No, we didn't. Congratulations. To me, your orbital bow and steel wires have yielded ample data. Level 2 subroutes hereby complete. Return to me when you're ready, but don't dawdle. Always so fun to be one of his test subjects. Well done, you two. Right back at you. Never knew there was so much to Einhell Keep. Get the basics of how it works, but there's a lot in here that's totally beyond me. It's an enigma. At least we were able to complete our goal. There's something so satisfying about seeing lovers work together to solve problems. Lovers? No, we're not. Damn it, Sharon. Anyway, I really appreciate you taking me through the keep like this. Thanks, Rain. My pleasure. Actually, Alisa, are you heading out right away? If you have some time, I'd like to show you around the branch campus. If you're offering, how can I resist? I have some time before my train. I'm curious about what your day-to-day life is like. In that case, I'll excuse myself. Far be it from me to intrude on a romantic outing for you two. Actually, the offer stands for you too, Sharon. You're too kind. I'd actually intended to drop in on my dear old friend Celestin. Not to mention, I can't imagine you need a third. Not at this point in your relationship, anyway. Sharon, take all the time you need. You can find me when you're done. When I just when I think she's out of ways to embarrass me. On the bright side, it sounds like we've got the time for the full tour. What do you say, Alisa? Let's go. After that, Reen and Alisa walked around the school, all the while reminiscing about their time at Thor's. I really like the atmosphere here. Makes me feel like I'm back at the main campus. Me too. Even if it's a new building at a new location, Thor's is still Thor's. Yeah. With the keep and all the facilities here, it's clear my mother was involved to some degree. You weren't even told about the keep at all, right? Does that mean you don't get certain information, even as the project manager of the development division? I'm sure if I'd seen through it and grilled around the matter, Mother would have told me. But each production division is independent of the others, and each has their own projects to deal with. Ever since the Civil War, the whole company got bigger, making it even more difficult to see the big picture. The new railway cannons, for example. By the time Grandfather and I had even heard of them, development was already underway. That's kind of frightening. Granted, the 4th Development Division has its own share of top-secret projects it's working on there, too. But even so, I don't approve of Mother greenlighting projects like the railway cannons and the Keep. Lately, it's been feeling like she's even more distant than usual. Alisa? Sorry about that, I was just venting. Feel a little better now. You can't even talk to Sharon about this kind. Oh. You'll be alright, Alisa. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into your work at the Rhineford Group. And because of all that, you became the project manager in a single year, right? So hold your head up high. I know how hard you've been working. Reen. Whenever you start to feel worried, I'll always be here to listen to you vent. We've got the Ring of 7 now, too, so if that helps take some weight off your shoulders, then...
Gosh, don't spoil me too much or I'll get used to it. But please, just let me do this for now. That's all I need. Makes me feel like I can keep going.
Alisa, of course. Stalker. After a little while, the two pulled away from each other. Sharon then appeared to notify them about the train, almost as if she'd planned it. After that, Reen reluctantly said goodbye to the two of them as they embarked on their journey to Jirai. Got notes for Alisa, so you can probably guess who's next. Finally done. Are you doing well, Reen? I'm doing alright myself. Just arrived in the capital this morning after wrapping up my inspection duties in Crossbell. Not sure what did me in, but I think it's finally hit me just how much work it all is. It'd be nice if we could talk about it more with you. Think we could meet up? Inspection must have taken forever for him. Even the way he writes sounds tired. Wonder what he wants to talk about. It sounds like he'd be better off resting, but if we don't meet today, I'll probably be a while until I can see him next. Call Machias. Oh, it's you, Reen. Sorry, were you sleeping? Not intentionally, just nodded off at home. You got my ore mail then. If you're all set to meet, I'll head over to Leeves. About that, I'll come to you instead. It's a quick enough ride on bike, and you just got back from a big trip. You should relax a little. Boy, I could use it. Thanks, Reen. How about we meet up at the cafe in Plaza Bifrost? Sounds good. I'll be there soon. Reen quickly grabbed his bike from the hangar and made his way to Heimdall. Hey there, Machias. Sorry for making you wait. No worries, I just got here myself. Sorry for making you come all this way. Not at all, I'm sure you're pretty pooped by now, too. Shall we? Yeah, let's go get some coffee. It'll be on me. I don't know why he's gonna buy coffee just to pour it on his head. And I wonder how many of you actually got that right away. coffee is the best. Subtle flavor of the coffee beans gently encapsulate my grogginess and fatigue. Looks like you're more into it than before. Governor Regnitz likes it too, right? Yes, Father drinks over 5 cups a day. After becoming a fully functioning member of society, I've come to appreciate the healing powers of things like this. Seems like he's tired for more than just traveling to Crossbell. So, what do you want to talk to me about? If there's anything I can help you with, I will. Green, thank you. It's more like I have something I want to tell you. Something you wanted to tell me. During our inspection, a certain Imperial company's name came up. They're a long-standing company that's been expanding since the Civil War. They recently opened a branch office in Crossbell. They're currently working with the IBC and the Rhineford Company, and they say they have a say in the management of Michelin Wonderland. This company was also involved in the birdcage operations. What? That being said, the lead was taken by Governor General Rufus, the Intelligence Division, and the RMP. But this company, tons of fishy rumors are swirling about them. Despite trade restrictions, they've been openly selling products from Calvert by just changing the labels. They give kickbacks to the Imperial government for valuable information that they use to expand their stores. So they're in cahoots with the government. Wait, this is a long-established company? Do I know of it? It's owned by a family of someone we know very well. Does the name Kleist & Co. sound familiar to you? Kleist? I know that name. Hugo? Hey, there's Hugo. Couldn't believe it either, which is why I wanted to ask you. When we were on the Courageous during the Civil War, he and Becky both helped us with supplies. Over the years since we graduated, what happened to him?
It's simply the result of my tireless pursuit of profit on behalf of the company.
Who is that fellow? I think I've never seen him before. You! Hugo! Oh, and it's the glasses. Hugo Kleist. See, Reen, that's how you have to wear them.
Hey there, Reen! Haven't seen you since graduation. And it's been even longer than that for us, Machias. Who would have thought I'd run into you two on a sales trip? Maybe us Thor's alums are just drawn to each other.
Hugo, is it true? Is Kleist & Co. working with the government? Yeah, it's true. Everything you guys were just talking about falls in line with the direction I set up while I was in school. But using dirty money and changing labels... I'm not aware of everything that's going on. I leave the decision-making to my father and the people who actually work the floors. I mean, to be honest, as a businessman, it would be stupid of me not to take on this opportunity, right? Hugo, are you really okay with this? Becky wouldn't. Sorry, I have some business meetings, so I must be going now. It was nice seeing you again. Until next time. I didn't think he'd just show up like that. I guess that confirms it. Yeah, looks like he waited till graduation to show his true self. Seems Hugo's quite the businessman. Don't compliment him. Our classmate has sided with the government. But Hugo made this decision after his experiences in the Civil War. You, me, the old Class 7, we all made our own decisions. That's true. This is really complicated. Guess we'll just have to push on with what we've decided to do.
Things are tough for both of us, but let's each give it our all. I know each of you are working your hardest in your own ways. That's why I can't afford to give up.
Machias, me too. Let's do our best. Let's believe in our decisions. The two enjoyed some coffee before parting ways. Machias headed to the inspectorate, while Reen headed back to Leeves. Got character note entry Hugo. So... I really don't want to spend it with Kurt. I want to spend it... Yuna! How's it going, Yuna? We don't spend enough time together. We're in the middle of practicing, first game out of school. No men on the court, shove off Reen. Is there anything I could help you out with? I've gone over the basics of the game rules and how to use a racket, so I might be of some use in your practice. You learned how to play just like that? For real? In that case, we may be able to use your help after all. Yes, this may be a good opportunity in more ways than one. Actually, the match is going to be a doubles match, but we don't have enough members to practice that. Could we do a match with you and Yuna against Luis and me? Alright, sounds good. I'd love to join. What, you guys? Come, Yuna, it's time to get ready. Here's the chance you've been waiting for. Not really sure what's going on here. Re-join the tennis club members for a doubles match. That was out of bounds. You suck. Nice, Yuna. You too. But the game's not over yet. Don't let your guard down. Of course not. We won't lose either. Indeed, it's our turn now. They lost. They suck. Phew, we did it. We won, Yuna. Jessica and Louise were pretty persistent, though. But I didn't expect you to be that good, Instructor Reen. You said you just went over the basics, but did you actually practice like crazy or something? Just as much as I could with my free time. Knew that I need to be able to help out with all of Class 7's club activities. Wait, so that means chess, swimming, tea ceremonies, even riding? I don't think a normal instructor would go that far. Well, it was only as much as I was able to practice and only one at a time, so it wasn't that big a deal. But I'm sure instructors Toa, Randy, and Michael are putting in just as much work as I am behind the scenes. All in order to support you guys as you've grown over the past few months. Yuna, you've grown a lot after the crossbow field exercises alone. Instructor? What is it? Well? Kurt and Ellie are both growing a lot too. Yeah, Kurt and Altina, as well as Ash and Muse. That's why I've got to put everything I have into being your instructor. Let's all look out for each other, right, Yuna? Okay, sure. With the doubles match having reached its conclusion, Reen heads off to another part of the campus. So you couldn't do it after all, even after all that help. Didn't you want to thank him for saving you back then? You said you wanted to thank him on behalf of your brother and sister too, remember? So I know you get hearted the longer you wait, you know that, right? I know, but it's already been so long, it'd be awkward to just bring it up. But thanks anyway, you two. I'll do better next time. My word, it must be exhausting being so shy and moody. Right? I told you I'm not. Yuna note added. So anyway, I'm going to take a break, get something to drink, and then we will tackle the keep. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I don't know how the video is going to be broken up just yet, but we'll see.